The conflict between Azerbaijan and Armenia dates back to the early 20th century, when both countries were part of the Soviet Union. The Nagorno-Karabakh region, which is located within Azerbaijan but has a majority Armenian population, has been a major point of contention between the two countries. In 1988, tensions between the two countries escalated when the Nagorno-Karabakh Autonomous Oblast, a predominantly Armenian region within Azerbaijan, voted to join Armenia. This led to a full-scale war between the two countries, which ended in 1994 with a ceasefire agreement but no permanent resolution to the conflict. In September 2020, the conflict reignited, with Azerbaijan launching a military offensive to retake control of the Nagorno-Karabakh region. The conflict resulted in thousands of casualties and displaced tens of thousands of people. In November 2020, a ceasefire agreement was signed, with Azerbaijan gaining control of several territories surrounding Nagorno-Karabakh that were previously held by Armenia. However, the status of Nagorno-Karabakh remains unresolved, and tensions between the two countries remain high. It is difficult to predict whether Azerbaijan will continue to attack Armenia in the future, but the underlying issues that led to the conflict, including territorial disputes and ethnic tensions, are still unresolved. Any lasting solution to the conflict will likely require a long-term political and diplomatic effort by both countries and the international community. However, it is worth noting that Azerbaijan has a larger military budget than Armenia and has been investing heavily in modernizing its military in recent years. Additionally, Azerbaijan has a strategic advantage due to its control of several territories surrounding Nagorno-Karabakh, which gives it a stronger position in any negotiations for a lasting resolution to the conflict. However, military strength is just one factor, and the resolution to the conflict will require political and diplomatic efforts from both countries and the international community. One possible approach could be negotiating a peaceful settlement that addresses the underlying issues that led to the conflict, including the status of Nagorno-Karabakh, the rights of ethnic Armenians living in Azerbaijan, and the rights of ethnic Azerbaijanis living in Armenia. Additionally, it may be necessary to establish mechanisms to monitor and enforce any agreements reached, such as a peacekeeping force or an international monitoring mission. Ultimately, any solution to the conflict will require political will and cooperation from both sides, as well as support from the international community. It may take time and effort to achieve a lasting resolution, but it is necessary for the long-term stability and prosperity of the region. I urge both sides to engage in constructive dialogue and to work towards a lasting peace settlement that addresses the underlying issues of the conflict. The international community, including regional organizations and neighboring countries, also has a role to play in supporting efforts towards peace and stability in the region. It is important to remember that violence and conflict only breed further violence and instability, and that lasting peace and stability can only be achieved through peaceful means. I call on all parties involved in the conflict to prioritize the protection of civilians and to work towards a peaceful resolution to the conflict.